Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the live preseason games that's going to be hosted at the NFL Network. They're going to be hosting a record 23 live preseason games starting August the 12th. And so we're going to go through these schedules and see which games are going to be hosted on NFL Network weeks all the way through the preseason, as well as some of the, key featured players such as Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Mac Jones. You'll get to see them in action there. And so, but really quickly, want to thank you guys for clicking on this video. Make sure that you leave a like. And if you have not already, consider subscribing. I do a lot of NFL content, NBA content, college athletics as well. So obviously trying to grow out the channel. My goal is to reach 1,000. So that way, once I reach 1,000, I'll be able to focus more so on creating even more content for you guys and expanding what I'm already doing so far. But definitely do consider that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a dive into these preseason games, starting with week 1. And so obviously Thursday, August the 12th at 7:30, they're going to be premiering the Washington football team and the New England Patriots. And you'll get to see a little bit of Ryan Fitzpatrick. And for the Patriots, you'll see a little bit of both Cam Newton as well as first-round draft pick Mac Jones at the quarterback position. And then Friday for the Buffalo Bills, against the Detroit Lions, it's a chance to see some of those defensive ends that Buffalo took early in the draft for Detroit. We'll get to see Jared Goff, how is he going to look in that offense, Dan Campbell, just a little bit of how that offense is going to look. And then at 10 o'clock, you've got the Cowboys, Cardinals. So you'll get a lot of talent there. Obviously, it's the preseason, so we know the starters will not be playing a long time, especially in the first preseason game. But it's a great chance to get an opportunity to see guys that are out there trying to make the roster, as well as the rest of the depth, on the team, because you never know. If you play fantasy football, you never know. When a guy goes down, you need to know who his backup is and just, what his style is. And is he capable of being that person that you can plug in? Or just, if your team ever trades for a guy. Lots of different scenarios. So just because the guy's in the quote-unquote starter to begin the preseason, a lot can happen in the NFL season, so it's extremely important to have that. Saturday, they will showcase the Dolphins and Bears, Broncos and Vikings. You'll get a chance to see Kirk Cousins in the offense, and then Kellen Mond coming off the bench. Excited for that, as well as the Broncos in their quarterback competition. How much will they play Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater? Who goes out first? All of those questions will be answered. How long will the Dolphins, when they play the Bears, will they play Tua Tagovailoa? Things like that. Trevor Lawrence, we'll get to see him on August the 14th for the first time in live action for the Jaguars versus the Browns, and then the Chargers, Rams. So a lot to look forward to that Saturday. And then that Sunday, August 15th, they'll be showing the Carolina Panthers, Sam Darnold and company, with his new team, and the Indianapolis Colts, Carson Wentz. So both quarterbacks debuting for their new team. We'll get to see that at 1 o'clock Sunday, August the 15th. So now week 2, you'll have the Thursday night again. You'll be featuring the Patriots, this time against the Eagles. So a rematch of that Super Bowl there, but obviously it's the preseason. Jalen Hurts and company, as well as you'll get to take a look at their backup quarterback as well, coming over from the Jets. That's right, Joe Flacco. And then so we'll get to see that. They did say it was an open quarterback competition down there, at the Eagles. They say every position was pretty much open competition. So technically that will be a competition as well. Friday, it'll be the Bengals versus the Washington football team. Joe Burrow, how's his health been? Questions that we want to see, how is he going to look this upcoming season? Saturday, you've got the Bills and Bears, Jets and Packers. Jordan Love, I imagine that he's going to get a good amount of snaps in the preseason regardless, because they need him to be ready, especially if Aaron Rodgers is not a part of the team. He's going to get a good amount of reps in. Zach Wilson, I expect he's going to get some reps in as well. Lions versus Steelers, Raiders, Rams, and then Sunday, Giants and Browns, 49ers, Chargers will be the late game that day. Go on to week 3. You'll have the Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs that Friday, August 27th at 8 o'clock. And then that Saturday, we'll get to see the Packers versus Bills, Bears and Titans, Chargers, Seahawks. And then that Sunday, we'll get to see 3 games that Sunday, August 29th. Jaguars, Cowboys, Raiders, 49ers, Patriots, and Giants. I imagine that this week you'll see a lot more of the starters actually get to play. And so we'll probably get an indication on at least who teams are leaning towards in terms of being their starters for teams that have quarterback competitions going. And so that'll be important in that sense there. So, but there you have it. We've only got 3 weeks this time. We don't have this 4 weeks that we used to have in the past. So perhaps maybe the second week might be more of the week where we see more starters. Who knows? But I do know that this is going to be extremely important in terms of players that are trying to make the roster. If you've made it this far, obviously you really want to make that roster, or perhaps the practice squad or something like that. So guys will be fighting for their jobs. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if there was a preseason game that you guys would be looking forward to that's on this list. You know, would you guys be interested if I did some type of a live stream during those preseason games? Let me know what you guys are thinking, as well as, your favorite team. Would love to hear from you guys. But make sure that if you have not already, that you hit that subscribe button. Best way to support the channel and help it grow. But with that being said, thanks again for watching, and see you guys next time.